And we're back with Outer Wilds. We're doing stuff. Do you remember what I did last time? I do not. I do not remember at all. Okay, let's see. Oh, I was doing Ash Twin Towers. I'm trying to find the vessel. Alright, we'll do towers first. Oh my god, don't crash into Ember Twin. Oh god. Go crash, girl. I don't particularly want to be on Ash Twin surface. Okay, the ash is moving. Okay. I think. Hopefully. They said all the towers were on the equator, right? I bet. That's the tower I want. That one. Because that's the sun tower. Ow. Fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But in Oliport gets real close, doesn't it? No. We appear to have been bamboozled by glass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tap that. Oh no, not me. Leave me alone. Oh no. White door broken. I want to be in there. Ooh, second door. Stop it. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing in Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall questioning Modern Desire conversation idea. I think we read this before. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. I don't recall her supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree upon. Okay, I want to be in there. Snick having a bad time with the plants. Snick died from the plants. We'll try that again. I want on that. I need to wait for the ash to clear away. Hi, bites. We're waiting for stuff. Want to be there. stuff. Yeah, we're waiting on Ash Twin to start being pulled by Ember Twin, like right now. Because I want one of the towers that's underneath the sand. Right here. This is Sun Tower. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, I'm assuming the front door is the way that Ember Twin went, so we're gonna try and go the back door. Or we'll just run around in circles, because I don't know where it is. I'll eat my mac and cheese. There's back front door. Right. Right? Yeah, it's front door. Hi, interloper. Bye, interloper. Does it have two tails? Is it accurate? Doesn't look like it. Hi, Ember Twin. Bye, Ember Twin. Let me in. Aha! I'm so smart. Hee. Ow. Now we wait. Here we go. Maybe. Yeah, this is the first time we've been here. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 6 minutes, 3 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Warning. Opens emergency door. Oh, okay. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if it's such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Ow. There's a statue here. Nothing else up here, though. Star has reached the end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate Sun Station. Approximate time until Sun Station is destroyed by expanding star, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes, 49 seconds. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad for everybody. Especially me, because I'm on Sun Station. Have I read this? What happened? Did Sun Station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The Sun Station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm sure how to start over. Return the Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task could help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system we'd like to investigate. Hi, I heard for you, my friend. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow. Or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploiting the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I hoped our terrible work was finished. Okay. Looks like the star and the eye are balanced. Running that. Why didn't they put a sunscreen on the sun station? Unknown. That's all I can get from Sun Station? That's sad. I mean, you probably don't want to stay here for very long. Oh, I missed the door. Go in the door. Okay. Back on Ash Twin. Go next tower. Oh, you can actually see the warp pad from here. That's cool. This is the Ash Twin Towers. Why would you want to warp from here? We're literally here. Ow. Which twin is what? Yoink. Friends visiting Hain City, we are planning the Ash Twin project, a high energy lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the high energy lab is a building with large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Kind of mean to a Kanoi, to be honest. And I know this one is Timber Hearth because it looks like a geyser mountain. And this one's Brittle Hollow. And that one is Giant Steep. Is there one fast Giant Steep? No. Is there anything cool in Giant Steep? No, it looks like there's a tunnel that goes down. Give Snake waters, okay. Oh, Giant Steep. Or will we wait until we can go Giant Steep? Okay. Welcome, Giant Steep friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If not, I'm in our dwelling. I'm likely in the workshop below, inside the island. Oh, I've been here before. This is Statue Island. It's inside there. I don't know if I really want to be here, to be honest. Isn't Gabbro here? Or is he on a different island? Charlie, do you remember? Do you remember which island Gabbro's on? You had no spatial understanding of these planets, CVH? Well, we've been here before. Oh, this is how they paired the statues. Which projection stone is this? Have I heard of this one? The masks. They're talking about the mask inside Ash Twin. But, oh god. Up there. I want to get up there. Yeah, shut up. Hmm. Oh, that's probably how I get over there. Means I have a very, very limited time to get there. Oh, that's what these things do. Oh, that's cool. They keep me safe while the island is being thrown. That's so cool. Curious, is sending the bean's memories back in time the same as sending the bean itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. Imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Yes? It's a complicated question. Ah, oh, my legs. Well, I'm kind of stuck here. We don't have that much time, so we're just gonna... Oh, we can't. I guess we'll wait for my death. Fine. I mean, I could go back to Ash Twin, but what's the point? Sun is actively blowing up right now. Yeah, sun is actively blowing up. It's very angry. Sun is angry, it gonna die. You have so many babies to smooch, so babes to smooch, so little time. Devastating. I hope that's all I can do at Sun Station, because getting there is a pain in the ass. I have to waste like 5 minutes of my time waiting for sand to go away. Okay, what did we learn? A lot. We learned one thing. I guess I didn't go to every tower. Let's try to do more ruptured core. That's brittle hollow. You're also brittle hollow. I don't know why. Map mode. Here we go. There's more to explore at the Content Moon locator on Ember. More stuff to do. I want to go to Oceanus Observatory. Depths. The probe tracking is in giant steep depths. We'll do ruptured core. Oh, please don't just slam into the interloper. That'd be bad. We're slamming into the interloper. That's bad. That's bad. For one, I welcome the interloper slamming. Is that it? That's all the damage we got from slamming at 200 meters per second into the interloper? Impressive. Okay, where's the crevasse? Right there. Oh, that's a geyser. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay. I see. We'll get real close to the sun. Wish you could get a scope that detects snack noises. think it's this tunnel that gets me through. Oh, don't fall in the hole. We don't like falling into holes. I don't think I explored up here last time. Yeah, this is what I was missing. Okay. This guy dead. That's the hole I could have fell in. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of energy readings. No. Rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing. It's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter is inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this highly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Pokey. Huh. So the stone exploded. Ghost matter. Yeah, it looks like the stone exploded the ghost matter. But the stone's not emitting its own ghost matter anymore. That'll explain, like, two of the holes that come out of here are filled with it. And how to get back out? That's the question. So, I'm guessing that's Pi, another one's Pokey. Ow. My head. It go bonk. little sign is me like, oh my god, it's so dangerous. The Hardy's are like, oh yeah, don't touch that stuff. That's Hardy air. Well, let's try and get out of here. Which we might not be able to because we're kind of locked in until this place gets hot. Oh god. Well, died anyways. Classic Hardy air exposure, not your problem. Is that I can learn from the interloper? Yeah, that's all I can learn from the interloper. Okay, now we want to try and get the Brittle Hollow. Yeah, let's try and get the Brittle Hollow. Have you told anyone Felspar isn't dead? No. They're just gonna forget. Except Gabbro. Gabbro would remember. We love Gabbro. I think the best way we can get to Observatory is through Gravity Tower. Gravity Cannon. Hopefully. Oh, gulp. Tap it. Southern Observatory, south, 550 meters. Gotta do this early before Brittle Hollow falls apart. Okay, well, before Brittle Hollow falls too far apart. It kind of already is. Oh god. Oh god. Not now. Oh. That's a shame. Where's the station? There it is. Did you know Falco has the least HP? Is it because he's stupid? I think it's because he's stupid. Let's head back. This is very inconvenient. Man, we're on the North Pole. North Pole, Tinky. We want South Pole. Has to be a way to get in here closer to the South Pole. Like right here. Ow. Ow. There we go. Really? What an inconvenient path of ghost matter. Bonk. Okay, made it. Or I can get out if I need to. Giant's Deep. Okay. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components to orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here, Brittle Hollow's southern observatory. It feels how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, and I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking at the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, will you kindly explain? If you don't mind the track beneath the surface, South Pole, I see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think I've read that before. Yeah, this is a construction site. We've been here. Isn't this a projection system? Oh, this one doesn't lift. Ooh. Kosovo's construction yard has been using cyclones on Giant Steep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. One component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting models to determine why this happened. Update: it is now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. These are cyclones Kosovo typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoya is showing me your handiwork. I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant Steep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Good job, Spire. Okay, what is this? This is Ash Twin. Well, that's cool. They're twerks and you love them. This is Timber Hearth. This is Brittle Hollow. That's where we are. This is Giant Steep. This is, that place. Dark Bramble. It doesn't know where the eye is. It's trying. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This means the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the outer rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Kosovo, how can suggest that the eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system? I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. I don't need fuel. Fuel's for idiots. How could our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know that the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Mal's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? As we couldn't find the eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build a cannon orbit around Giant Steep. Okay, we knew that. We knew that already. Okay. There's nothing else that we can do here, I think. Because I think Hanging City's already gone. Or if it's not, it'll be a rough time for all of us. Specifically me. This isn't my ship. Why did Ryback leave his ship here? Hanging City's gone. Or it's right there. We're fine. Don't worry. We're immortal. We don't have to care. Okay. Well, we learned something new by Giant's Deep, so we're gonna go there. Okay, we're trying to find technically a version of You Cares. Yeah. We're trying to find a counterclockwise cyclone on Giant's Deep. Please don't crash into the station. That would be bad for me. That one is. That worked. Oh. Hmm. Chip broken. No, go out. Ship didn't like that. Okay, so we learned one of the times that one of the jellyfish are immune to the shock. Oh, and they go in and out. That jellyfish didn't seem to like me. I'm gonna assume I walked into a jellyfish. Okay. Try again. Well, we know. Is it Feldspar that mentioned it? I have a feeling that I can get into the core of Giant's Deep by using a jellyfish. Just have to get there. Okay, now to find the one that's spinning the wrong direction. That one. I'm gonna find a jellyfish that's not electric. Or staying inside a jellyfish. Reactor damage. Oh, that's bad. That's bad for me. Jellyfish angry. Ship hole breach. No Inky milk and cookies by the door. Okay. So I didn't find a non-angry jellyfish. I have like one last idea. There's the island with a jellyfish on it. Where is it? There's Gabbro. We can say hi. There's not a good landing spot on this island. We're fine. Hi, Gabbro. Hey, yo, time, buddy. It's a good thing you never get bored of rain, huh? I found some. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I reached inside the statue island. But Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I can see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for. Seems like their sort of thing. You can see statues are recording memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Hello again. Again. I wonder what happened to Orbital Probe Cannon. Well, that's the cannon break part of the start of each time loop. For real? You figure out why? Too much power? It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Felspar would do. I'm pretty surprised nobody built something that actually broke. I don't think of it, though broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the Orbital Probe Cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Oh, your ship again. Hope it's having fun. Did you say hi for me? Yeah. I didn't really say anything about how he gets to the core. I kind of want to know how to get into the core. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Ow. Oh, that's what I came here for? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get in my ship. Oh, a ship's gone. Take me back in my ship. Ow. I can get there. Hold on. Oh. Hmm. There we go. I'm still trying to find Squid Island. Are you Squid Island? No. There's this ship. There's his island. There's Squid Island. Oh. Hmm. Well, we know a little bit more about the game than last time. Oh. Snack is a little bit stuck on what to do. We checked our notes. Like, there has to be something here. Why would there be so much ghost matter here? Ooh. I think I read this before. So, Feldspar knows how to get down to the core. He said that he didn't say what it was, but I'm thinking it's with one of the jellyfish. Hmm. That was a short nap. Well, might as well reset time. I still think getting into a jellyfish. Have we tried taking Felspar on a date and smooching a lot? No. Bramble Island. Let's go to deal, chat. Okay, I have. What if ship too big to fit inside jellyfish? Hi, Quantum Moon. Hello again. Okay. That one's rotating backwards. What if ship too big? What if snack perfect size? This is fun. How do we know when I'm in the core? I can't see the core while I'm in the jellyfish. Probably the noise would help, yeah. Ship log updated. We did it. I'm so smart. Ooh. Yes, thank you. I know. I've seen that before. Exciting news, Privet. The Action Project is almost prepared to see the probe data from Orbital Probe Cannon. It needs of adding some finishing touches here, but should be finished soon. Are you and the Orbital Probe Cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Launch module? We've been in launch module. Yeah, launch module had a rough time. Imagine the probe tracking module will be first to know the coordinates of the universe. You'll be first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire a probe once, anyway, so who minds to compromise the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Privet's kind of a boring idiot. We don't like him. Or we do like him. Privet means hello. Does it? Okay. There's the eye. Retrieve previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number post-launch, 9,318,084. These space anomaly matching all known criteria for the universe found by probe 9,318,054. We'll go back. I didn't see the data for this one. Retrieving data from probe 9,318,084. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,084. Oh, that's trajectory. I don't think the trajectory really helps me. Sorry, what does that mean? Retrieving store coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Oh. Okay. Cool. I guess. Neat. Oh no, I'm hit. Let me out. Let me out. Uh... Let's sneak out. Bullying illegal. Is this a bramble? Kind of looks like a bramble. No. It's something different. What is that? That's a different piece. Well, that's the station tube. I can't leave unless there's a jellyfish that comes through. Like this one right here. Don't touch. Don't touch that. Swim into my spaceship. Where's my spaceship going? Why is it on the surface? That's not where I left it. This isn't where I left my spaceship. Okay. I figured out a lot. Next time, I want to find Escape Pod 3 and the vessel. I don't know what the colors mean, to be honest. I mean, I think we have enough time to go now. Spin. Watch it be inside the bramble, because of course it would. Yeah, it's inside. Of course it is. I can't wait to get eaten by jellyfish. Not jellyfish, anglerfish. Of course it is. The angler is pretty. I hear it. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Oh, I got eat. Why are they big enough to eat my ship? How'd they get so big? Well, let's try that again. Why are you small enough to be 8? How do you get so small? Okay. Lock on a dark bramble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Try not to do an orbital path through the sun. That would be bad. For everybody. How big are angler IRL? Anglerfish are like the size of like a volleyball or something. They are really small. Not feldspar. We already know feldspar's in there. One to 4 feet. Yeah, they're not very big. Did I fuck up? No. That it? There's escape pod 3. Escape pod 3. Awesome. Why are they so small? Because they don't... anything bigger and the deep sea can't handle it. Too much pressure. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently.
Our best chance of survival is to return the vessel to either repair the damage or more, probably await rescue. Seka, is this message finished? The vessel's beacon is already going fainter. It'll be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. So the vessel's still here. Somewhere. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. It is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree. But the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacons are quickly fading. Soon it'll be gone, and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone will hear our escape pod's distress signal. What is this? Emergency escape hatch. Oh, those lights. How convenient. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Waiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict. Do not exit pod. You wish the deep sea had more scary creatures? Kinda wish the deep sea had less scary creatures. You know how many there are? I guess we're leaving the ship behind. Don't eat me, anglerfish. I'm not very tasty. One of them are scary enough. They all died here. Oh. To any who comes searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons of the vessel this place. We can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. If the opening is too small for even a single nomad to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon, we will be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. That's a shame. Stop it. Okay. We now know where the scout is, so we can try tracking the scout. Cowabummer. I bet that's what they thought when they ran out of air searching for their vessel. Cowabummer. Okay, let's see. Scout. See, they didn't go in the red hole. They should have gone in the red hole. Uh-oh. That's a bad hole. Typical not red Helga or SMH. Where'd the anglerfish go? I hear them. Oh my god! Oh no! We got 8. Alright, we'll try that again. Do the holes change? Okay. Let's see what the computer says. Enormous derelict on my ship. Which means we must have a way there. Parasitic redesigner. Get banned, bot. Well, the easiest way, more like Parasite get banned. The easiest way to track the signal is to follow the distress signal. Please don't crash. Okay. Follow the distress signal, and then follow the grave. Or we can no, we need to find the probe first, about all things. And we don't have a probe out right now. Son of a bitch. Where'd the anglerfish come from? Okay. We're splitting the recording.